Hey guys, today we're gonna have to talk about something that is essential or non-essential, but it is on the mouth of everybody, and namely, it's what we call in the English lack of imagination. It's called love. Um, but exactly what it is, and we're gonna have to identify it because, say in Greek, there are many different definition of what it is. For example, the Greek word agape means the love of humanity. In Chinese, it's called 博爱. So that's a form of love. Love between parents and children. That's filial duties, and that's a love. Love between friends. That's a love, and love of being a good host. That is a good love. Um, uh, Providing good hospitality, and the only and also very important is the love of carnal pleasure. That's erotic love. That's eros. And also there's platonic love. That's what identified by Plato. So now we're just gonna zero in into the love between opposite sex. Not only the erotic love, of course, because erotic love is only of the carnal pleasure. But once the, as Aristotle says, once the pleasure is gone, if there's no love, that's it. The play is over. The game is gone. And so I'm talking about real romantic love as defined in the medieval songs and sung by the bards, like Romeo and Juliet, or like Titanic, that kind of that kind of invention of love. Is that a brain chemistry? Just that because my girl was telling me that it is totally it's a romantic love in a platonic sense, and also in a eros sense. That's erotic love. So let me identify that. So a man, like in a myth, in almost like in a cartoonish way, that two people got arrowed, got shot by the arrow, by the cupid, right? And so we got love, and then we have like the Valentine's Day love. that's that's all so commercialized, and that I want to say from the male point of view, the man's point of view, it's how are you gonna play it? Are you gonna play it as Hamlet or Don Quixote? All right, let me identify that. Hamlet, as you know, in Shakespeare's situation, Hamlet is the hero, is a wounded hero in a tragic sense, but Hamlet is daring, and that he got his vengeance. And of course, you go, you can read Hamlet yourself. Um, Don Quixote, by Cervantes. Um, Don Quixote is an idealist. Everybody's a ridicule Don Quixote, like Don Quixote challenging the windmill. But in a sense that Don Quixote is an idealist, isn't that in the sense that how you challenge love? Imagine love is that windmill, and then you're the Don Quixote that's gonna challenge it, and that's what love is, and that for good or bad. And what I think about what my girl with me is that love, um, love really the way I feel it is that love hurts. Love really hurts. The more love you invest in, the more you'll get hurt. It hurts so bad. There's nothing sweet about it. Love hurts every day. It was just like you're chained to it, and I mean it's like a masochistic tendency that like I'm being slave, you know, like I'm being a slave, enslaved, and then she's enslaved, and then either now both of us are being like a slave master, and then she's my slave master, and that's masochistic tendencies. So I might gonna have to add it to about Platonic love or Aristotle definition of friendship, and add it all together. It's a very painful experience. I mean, for my past experience, um it's like you can hurt your hands. I mean, I mentioned in previous videos about I broke my metacarpal 3 times. It broke your hands and things. And physical pain was easy to heal. It's about 1 to 3 months of heal. But love hurts so much that it was a spiritual hurt that it's lasting much, much more than just to break 3 bones. And that love, romantic love that people romanticize, mythologize, and it was all the legends about, and all the Disney movie to commercialize love into what Valentine's Day, let's say, or in Chinese, and there's another Chinese Valentine's Day. It's called Qi Xi, just July 7th in the lunar calendar. But that's kind of a bleak situation because the legend goes that it was this goddess that met this dude, farmer dude, that they only met once a year. Once a year. That's kind of can't imagine that about it. All right, so the thing is that the thing about love, I think there's nothing wrong of being Hamlet or being Don Quixote, or actually, I think Romeo is kind of stupid about this whole thing. What do you think? All right. I leave that question to you because it's always a mystery. Just like this is why Greek tragedy, Greek mythology is so important. It's just like about Apollo and Dionysus. Which one is right? Maybe both of them are right. It's about the rational sense and your passion. And the only thing I'm gonna left you with the thought is a Victorian English sentence. It's very simple. It's called, I took pleasure in her society. Alright, both pleasure and society rooted in the Greek. And this is why Greek, like Sophocles, Homer's, and alright, we're gonna get to another topic about Greek mythologies and Greek dramas. Alright, catch you later. And because my girl, she just dozed off and couldn't wake up, and then I'm the one that's just chronically having insomnia and then have much to say. Alright, catch you later. And it's a good thinking.